So the Speakeasy is closing. Years ago, many of you don't even know what the Speakeasy is. But years ago, started my company. And I was a few years in, and I was like craving a business network. And I had started Westfield Business Development, which was cool, a local, but there just wasn't any cool creativity, entrepreneur stuff going on. And I was introduced to this awesome lady named Denver Hutt. And she said, you need to come down. They just opened this. Come down and check out the Speakeasy, this co-work space we're working on. So I got no idea what she's asking or what she's talking about. And she invites me down to Broad Ripple. And Broad Ripple's awesome. And I'd never been in this place. In the back, you go around the back and you enter. And it could not have been the darkest, most untraditional office type of environment I've ever been in, but it was cool. And I met with Denver, and Denver had this vision for community entrepreneurship and inspiring people. And Denver's passed away, but years ago. But I remember sitting there and getting the tour and thinking, I gotta have something like this. This is awesome. So I took that idea back. And I wanted to join Fisher's Launch. There were several of them. It was very cool to have a co-work space early on there. They're unique and unknown. So I got this idea in my head. I want to be a part of this community. And that is when I started the Union co-work space downtown Westfield. It was awesome. 2,500 square foot building. We ended up launching, or not me launching, but there were 26 companies that came through that space and started up. Whether it was Jeff Bowler as a realtor, there was a home builder, there was a general contractor. There were all kinds of businesses that came through there and worked. Now that's closed also, but the Speakeasy is was the OG, and I hadn't been a part of it. We'd actually had an office in downtown Indy with Speakeasy at one point. We had an office in the Broad Ripple for other agents. And I absolutely loved the culture, and it was irreplaceable. And so, obviously, things change. It's odd because, my business is going through some changes right now. And the fact that this co-work, the original, coolest, baddest entrepreneur place in town is closing, it's just a sign of how things change. But it was awesome. And I can't imagine there are thousands of people like me that were inspired by not only Denver Hutt, but also the concept of the Speakeasy, of being a really cool place to be an entrepreneur and be inspired. And so I hope a ton of people found that place interesting and came from it. It would be awesome to be like a book. So I don't know, just weird. Speakeasy's closing. End of an era.